Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we're taking a look at Fortnite, developed by People Can Fly in conjunction with their publisher Epic Games, which you have probably seen me playing a lot of on stream, and I mean a lot of it. At this point we put in like 20 hours in the week it's been available for us. It's an exceptionally unique game despite the fact that it draws from so many common places. It's a bizarre mishmash of a lot of different styles of game that for some reason works really well when combined into something that's greater than the sum of its parts. It's part horde mode, it's part base building, it's part resource gathering, it's part cooperative, part solo, part quest grinding, part MMO type stuff, although it isn't actually an MMO, so don't let that put you off. You've probably seen my series going, and thank you for the support on that. However, I want to formally cover some thoughts on the game, show off a little bit, and just kind of share what I've been thinking about Fortnite thus far. Keep in mind they are first impressions. Also, a very big proviso regarding Fortnite is that at some point in 2018, that is their words, not mine, sometime in 2018, the game is going to be free to play. It is part of their business model that it will be free to play. This is not them making the decision rashly down the line. The game has been created from the ground up with free-to-play in mind. If you want to get access to it now, you are classed as a founder, you are funding development, you are funding early access, I guess, as it's saying here. You're getting in at the ground level, you get perks, bonuses, etc, etc, but you pay. So that is the big proviso to keep in mind if you want to play it now. If you don't want to pay anything up front, you would rather go the free-to-play route, just wait on it, and you can. Anyway, let's jump into my file that I have been playing on stream and have been putting VODs over as episodes to YouTube. We're not going to do any of my main quest progress because I want to do that on streams, but we'll probably just do like a generic mission. I may get dropped in on by someone on my friends list who's online because I kind of give carte blanche, just hey, if you see me doing a mission that I'm just farming for stuff, why not join me in my Discord? So anyway, in between missions, you have a lot of stuff here that I would rather not dwell on too much because I don't want you to think the game gets bogged down in menus, because it really doesn't. I think it's fairly addictive to go through all these menus to look at stuff, but there's quests of varying types. There is loot pinatas, just think of them as loot boxes, except they're actual llamas that
you tickle your mother with that cursor?
That harass you like that. That was not English. You have skill trees, you have research trees. This is only the first skill tree, there are more as you saw. And you get skill points as you level up to spend them. And depending on which route you go actually, it benefits one of the 4 classes available. Although we'll look at heroes in a second. There's also a research tree, multiple research trees. These are all just to build up your stats. You don't need to worry about them too much. Just if you have enough to do a thing, pick a thing and you get it. That's as simple as I can explain it. Armory is where you keep all your schematics for people you've saved, the heroes you have unlocked, and the traps and guns you can build in missions. So although I just said there's 4 classes, there is multiple heroes within each class, and each hero, different character, different model, different skill tree, different passives, different actives. Like, let's say one of the classes is Ninja. It's Ninja, Builder, Outlander, and Soldier, I think is the 4. So there's a set number of skills between them. Usually the heroes learn them in a different order, or sometimes there's one particular skill they don't learn. For instance, I've been playing this guy a lot on stream. He is focused around having a big fist that very easily smashes through buildings. I've also been playing as this ninja, and he's kind of focused on, I believe, his sword getting super powerful. Yeah, he's all about assassinating using a sword, so that's the route he takes. And then you can also evolve characters to give them more stars. The little like Power Rangers logo there, plus a number, is their power rating. Everything in the game is kind of rated by power, so the mission we're probably going to do, I'll do a 9 power mission just so I have an easy time to talk about it. Squads and things, these are overly complicated, but essentially it's just raising your base stats. That's all it is, really. And then if we go to the map, there's 4 areas in the game. I'm just about to enter the second area. These missions are ones I've all done, pretty much. The colour they are just denotes how difficult they are based on your power level. So they're green because I'm ready to move into a new area, so they're relatively easy. You also do have your home base here, which you can build up. I can quickly jump into my home base actually, just to show you what it looks like if you want. You very slowly build it up as your shield expands to push out the storm, which I guess I should have covered already, but the general gist of it is 90% of the world has been covered in this purple smog, which is the storm, hordes of zombies spawn from the storm, this is the only safe haven, and you're slowly trying to take back the world from the storm. I guess we'll stick as my ninja man here, Assassin Ken. Yes, Ken is a very good name for a ninja. And this is our Storm Shield. Every so often you get a mission to expand the Storm Shield, and that's usually when the game introduces new enemy types. But we're just going here to have a look because it's between missions. We'll also hear a little bit of the voice acting from our robot helper. You play as an off-site commander, kind of XCOM style, with the robot helping you. The heroes are just kind of like your men on the field. So we will load in here. And you get to see what the game looks like, assuming you haven't seen any of the content on it already. I just saw red on my radar. Not enemy red, but red that maybe the game broke something that was built.
You can leave any time by selecting Leave with Party from the Storm Shield
looks
console.
fine. So the thing about ninjas is their main draw is they have double jump, which lets them get around a lot easier. They're also, as I say, this guy's focused on melee combat more so than anything else. But general gist of the menu, top left, my name, my power, or the name of my camp. My power level, shield, health, stamina. Stamina is used to do special abilities. Bottom right is my build menu, so like the F1, F2, etc. is for building. 5 is an airstrike, which is one of the special abilities I have equipped. And X is throwing stars, so I can do that. And it's on a low cooldown because this is an epic class hero that I got for the edition I ordered, and we'll talk more about the editions later. But anyway, all this was kind of barren, or well, it wasn't barren, it was filled with trees, rocks, which I've now gutted in order to make my base. This is my main base. You want to protect the machine that's in there, and then as the game goes on you also get amplifiers that you have to build around and defend as well, when you want to expand. But the main gist of it is the thing in here. Where is it? It's in here. The Storm Shield control panel. This is the thing you don't want any enemies to touch. So, part base defense, especially when you're doing these particular missions, but there are missions where you don't necessarily need to build anything if you don't want to. And the reason it's saying that I can upgrade is because I have like you start off with very basic thrown together walls and floors and things, and as you level up you can start making very pretty looking materials. So you can spend wood, stone and metal to do that, although you start going through the resources pretty damn quickly. Like I can upgrade this floor. You can't see it because there's a trap on it sadly. This is my little kill zone here I've made, so any zombies that come up here, if they want to get into the door they have to come through a lot of traps. The numbers 1 to 4 are my equipped weapons. 1 is your pick, which you use to gather resources. As I say, I've stripped most of this land of the resources, so I don't think I can show that here, but we'll go into proper mission in a second. Then I've got a little rifle. All weapons have durability. They can and will break through frequent use. The rarer the weapon, generally the longer it will last because it has better durability. But yeah, this is my home base. You'll have seen us expanding this on the streams. But let's head back out. I think you can just leave from menu, but I'm going to leave from the panel like she tells you to anyway, just in case. And we'll go to... I have a mission in mind where I don't need to do any base building if I don't want to, which is just as well because, as I say, I don't have any materials left over because I've been using them all. So we'll leave the mission. When you complete a mission, you get rated by all those stats, and then based on how many objectives and optional objectives you did, you earn a better quality chest. We're not going to get that here because, again, we didn't actually do a mission. I wanted to try and avoid getting bogged down in menus and things because I want to emphasise that Fortnite is just fun to play, but unfortunately if you're not familiar with it, I need to stop and explain a lot of the mechanics I've been explaining. Let's see, is there a survivor rescue one? Because those do not require building anything really, and they're pretty easy. Right, the lightning, retrieve the data, rescue the survivors. There's only 5 power, so it's very easy, but I guess that means I can take my time. So yeah, we'll do a 5 power one. Someone on my friends list might just jump in with me. They won't be on voice or anything, but they don't know I'm recording. They'll probably assume that I'm farming. And actually, if I want to gather a lot of resources, this is not the hero for me. This is the hero for me because Outlanders, and especially this guy in particular, not just because he looks like my channel avatar either with the blue hair, he's really good at gathering resources because he can just punch his way through them. He can literally punch his problems. It's amazing, as you'll see. So the goal of this mission is to find survivors that have spawned on the maps. Sometimes you have to bring them healing items, sometimes they're getting attacked by hordes of enemies, sometimes you have to find them because they're hidden on like in basements or on roofs, etc. And this will be a proper match, or a proper map I guess. I'm going to do some gathering because I need that for my base to finish upgrading it. And I'll show you how to like craft guns, traps, etc. but we don't actually have to fight off a horde. We should hear Ray the robot explain what's going on in a second here. The blue marker just means I destroy something faster if I make sure I target it when I'm swinging at something. Oh, Ray's not going to explain, huh? Okay. There's my fist. I use it to punch things. It's pretty good. And there's a zombie.
Freaks.
They're only 5 power, so they're not going to be a big problem at all. There's a screaming skull lady here somewhere. I see her projectiles, but I don't see her. Oh, she's on this side of the wall. Hello there. Oh, you were guarding a chest. Don't mind if I do. There's a zombie about to drop down behind me. So one of the main questions that's been getting asked to me during streams, because every stream, I think, yeah, every stream I've done thus far at time of recording has been with friends. So the very obvious recurring question is, hey, this looks good, but is it fun solo? Also, I need to make a staircase to get out of here quicker. There we go. That's how quickly the building works, incidentally. You just press Q to go to build mode and you can build. Change material with right click between the 3 you've got. Walls, floors, stairs. And you can do more complex stuff by editing. So if I wanted like a 1-bit wall, that's how you do that. Wanted 2, like that. It's really, really simple to build. And that's how you build your forts when you have objectives where the objective is to guard something. Anyway, I should start looking around for survivors. The way the Outlanders work as well is there's like little electronic things that randomly spawn in levels. Oh, there's a survivor below me somewhere. I'll find one eventually. And those power your super special abilities. My one on... Oh, whoops. My one on this guy... There's an NPC here. My one is spawn a robot teddy bear that murders zombies. So the game looks amazing. I've been describing... I'll go back to the solo thing in a second. Because I didn't expect to see a survivor. The visual style I describe is like halfway between Overwatch and TF2. I think that's probably a fair... Oh, hello. A fair descriptor of how it looks. When it's the survivors that are on Winnebagos, it's usually quite a few waves you've got to fight off.
It happens.
That's my heavy attack, incidentally, with a little kind of hop and poke. I could drop an airstrike on them, but I worry that the survivor might be caught in the blast. One more wave, probably. Oh no! I keep forgetting that the AoE of the rocket punch is super big. So even though I was not even looking at the Winnebago, it caught her. Don't worry, she's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Keep up the good work.
Actually, also, just the very morning I'm recording this. Goodbye. The very morning I'm recording this, Fortnite has also added Twitch integration, so if you're streaming the game and you've connected your account, people who are watching you that have done the same actually get quests if you pick up an item on stream. And then they can do it and give you rewards as well. It's very... They've thought through a lot of stuff here, and it really comes across. I don't know how to get to this survivor that's somewhere here. Let's get back up here. Oh, so to go back to the... It must be the basement of this building. The topic of, is the game any good solo? The most concise way to answer that I have thought of is, and I know it's annoying, but to answer back with a question. Did you play Orcs Must Die 1, and did you like Orcs Must Die 1? If the answer is yes, then I think you will find Fortnite just to be a better version of that. I have no idea where the survivor is. There's no basement to this building. There's no basement here either. You know what? That survivor can stay in trouble. I'm gonna go look for another one. The game just looks nice. Oh.
Survivor in danger.
I'll say I'm gonna drop an airstrike on her. The explosions look lovely.
Storm creeps.
Now, what I could do is I picked up one of those things I was telling you about, so here's my ultimate ability, I guess.
Boom! You're gonna feel this.
This is Teddy. He's real good at deciding whether or not you're a bear. You can't see that one behind the car, I guess. And I'll show you how crafting works after we save this lady. If I wanted to surround her car in, like, floor traps, I could, but there's really no need. I could surround her by walls if I wanted to. I could also destroy her car, quote-unquote, accidentally by smashing it with my big power fist. You good? It shouldn't be as many as the Winnebago. Oh, one more wave, huh? Oh no, your car accidentally got punched to death.
I'm under attack. Hurry. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Keep saving lives. Good work.
So the minimum we need to get is 4, but we have 14 minutes to do that. Which is more than enough time. Oh, my actual story mission is on this level apparently, because that's what the exclamation mark means, I think. Don't want to do that. Although I thought it had to be above a certain difficulty mission, and this mission is not high enough. Oh, another survivor. Arg. Oh, there's a chest up there too. Ah, this is a quick one though, because they're spawned on the ground. I'm trying to save you, but you're running the wrong way.
Need help.
I know you do. Sit still then.
Another one.
See you soon.
Yeah, no, what? The yellow exclamation marks on the map usually do mean your main objective. I was under the impression this mission is too easy for my main objective to appear on it. And it's pointing at nothing, so I'm inclined to continue believing that unless there's a secret here. And that's what it's meaning? Oh! Oh, it's a hidden stash. This is for Twitch. I'm not live streaming this, so I don't think this will do anything, but that's how this works. You find a hidden stash, it gives people who are watching you live a mission. If they then do the mission, you get rewards for them having done it, is my understanding. So there's a chest up there, and I'd very much enjoy that, thank you. Alright, good to know. I didn't expect them to appear as the same quest marker on your map that appears when you have a main story mission active.
Ammo.
But anyway, as I was saying, Orcs Must Die 1 did a really good job of creating a horde mode zombie... Well, it's not zombies, it's in that it's orcs. Did a good job of making it so that it was fun despite the fact you were on your own. I still think Fortnite is better played with friends. However, it is fun solo, and it makes up for you being by yourself by allowing you to spawn what are called defenders. You make something called a defender's pad. What is that noise? You make something called a defender's pad, which allows you to spawn an NPC that you've kitted out. You level them up, you give them armor, not armor, arms, weapons. There. You create defender posts. So anyway, this is how the crafting works, which is also what I was going to go into. You have your kind of sundry materials here. This is your trap menu. You need a schematic in order to make something, although you can just find a completed trap in a trash can, for instance, if you wanted to. This is your ammo. You have to make your own ammo too. Simple as double clicking, assuming you have the materials, although I've just run out of wood for them. And there's the blueprints for melee weapons that I have, plus the ones I actually have in my inventory, and same for guns. I've got a lot more schematics for guns. I'm also being shot at. Do you mind?
We're in danger.
Oh, that's why I'm getting hit, because the survivor has appeared over here. He must have been running.
Thank you for playing.
So along with the airstrike, my current equipped, they're called gadgets, is a supply drop just to give me some building materials. Do you die? You did not die. There we go. But there's a lot of stuff that just appear on the map just based on what missions you've got going and who you have with you. I would say don't get caught up in all that stuff. You'd understand it if you're playing. I don't need to explain it for you to benefit. Like for instance these things, that's used to power up bases, usually if you're doing a horde mode defense. Sounds like there's a survivor here. Nope, just a screamer, huh? Ah, and that is an optional bit where it teaches you how to build, essentially. You build a radar. Oh, there's a survivor here. You build a radar, it gives you some kind of bonus, and also you kind of learn how to do the more intricate building material stuff. Like weird stairs that twist on each other and arcs. Arches, rather, not arcs. Not really worth using my other bear on this guy. If I find another Winnebago survivor, then yeah, sure. Most of the objectives thus far are based around having to fortify a location and fighting off waves of enemies. This is kind of like one of the anomalies where it isn't about that, but it's easier for me to talk about stuff if I don't have to worry about putting together a base and then defending it myself. But if you want to see us building bases, that's kind of like the crux of the game, so you can see that in the series if you want. This is more so just kind of like sharing some first impressions. So if you don't want to wait to get the game when it is free to play, and you are interested in buying it, you can buy various tiers of Founders Editions, which come with different perks, depending on how much you're willing to spend. Goodbye. So in British pounds, they start at $34.99 in British pounds, and that is for just like the basic tier. What the? That is suspicious as hell. What the hell's going on down here? This is new to me. Are you special? I'm gonna break you. Oh, had a purple item in it. Nice. Yes, they start at $34.99. The most expensive edition, which comes with 2 copies of the game to give to friends, is £119.99. Oh, thank you for discovering this for me. What the hell is this? This is another bit where a Twitch thing would have been. It's also a cave filled with fantastic building materials. Thank you, helpful zombies. I appreciate that. I do kind of have to speed up though. We have one more survivor to find and I have to do it in 8 minutes, otherwise we fail the mission. And I've never actually failed a mission yet. Although the game does kind of start off easy if you're playing with friends, I feel. Just take all of these. Take that the quick way. I would like this quartz because I don't have anything that needs quartz yet. As I understand it, it's like for tier 2 stuff, and we're getting into tier 2 now. I was going to say, I thought I saw a zombie. You can use your pick to attack, especially because I actually have a heavy attack unlocked for it. It's not as efficient or effective. It's just using your proper weapons. Oh, that clock you just heard was it changing to night, or whichever one it was, it's changing to the opposite. And there's another teddy bear for me. Any chests or anything down here? You do have inventory space, so you don't want to have too many like traps and guns on you.
Look out!
I heard a survivor there. Oh, search the toilet. Got bacon in it? Yeah, it does. That's right, I just took some toilet bacon. It does. It has a use. For spawning your NPC helpers, you need toilet bacon. How the hell did I get out here? Here we go. Again, if you wanted to see a quick bit of the base building, pretend I'm building a base, you just like, you could, well actually no, you can just build straight onto a wall I think. Yeah, if I had a, let's say if I build a basic wall trap of some kind, like for instance, sure. This is actually a board, a springboard. If a zombie touches it, they get sent flying. If I wanted to, there, simple as that. That's now a trap. Zombie walks past it, they get pushed into whatever's next to them. You can make some super intricate bases. For the rank and file missions, you don't need to go out of your way that much. We're starting to get into tougher missions now where we have to worry more about having a lot of traps and kind of death corridors, but you don't have to be super intricate. For your home base though, that's where you get to be really fancy because your home base is forever. So you want that to be nice looking. Oh, I triggered a bunch of more enemies up there. Yes, I did. Not interested in that though. Oh, there's a survivor up here though, somewhere. So, on a floor above somewhere. So if I wanted to do this a bit more efficiently, maybe I go like this. Probably make it out of brick as well, just because I have more brick. Are we high enough? We're now high enough. Oh, hello.
Thank you. I was getting worried. I know it's a lot to ask.
So he won't leave unless I get him a med kit, and the med kit is now the blue magnifying glass on the map.
Check your map for the location of the med kit.
And it's kind of like a hide and seek type thing. It tells you the, hello. It tells you the general area, but it doesn't tell you precisely until you get there. Leave my goddamn stairs alone. You stay here, try to live.
5 minutes left.
Yeah, I need to kind of hurry and grab this medkit now, I guess. So if you're patient and you like what you see, wait to try the game for free. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. If, like many of the people who've been watching me have been saying, like they want it now, become a founder. Just keep in mind you don't have to. And it is available on PC and Xbox and PS4. Although this is the PC version you've been watching. And what I would really like to do... Oh, the medkit's here somewhere. Yeah, actually I know what I'm going to do once I get this medkit. Ah, got stolen by a goblin. I can't be bothered doing that. It's whack-a-mole. You just got to shoot the goblin over and over. So the medkit is somewhere here. Oh. So I'm stopping and searching these because there's a particular thing I need that you have a high rate of getting if you search like toolboxes and stuff. There we go, just waiting for that on cooldown. There's the health kit. So what I want to do, even though it serves no purpose, if we get back to this here.
Tech online. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt.
That is glorious. Let's do a celebratory dance.
I'm back again like Shackleton. I'm Bizarro like Bizarro and Magellan. Word to the gobbler.
I was a bear. I was a bear.
I love that bear so much. Anyway, 3 minutes to finish the mission, so I should probably run back to that NPC. I'm sure he's fine.
I know they're out there.
Quiet, Robot. As far as negatives, I can see it being very grindy. Over time, it will probably become a bit less entertaining, a bit more... Oh, you fell. Oh wait, no you didn't, that's fine.
Saved life.
You focus on the grind. I see it going the Warframe route where it can be fun for a while, get tedious, and then after that it becomes fun in short bursts. That's my general impression. The writing is also a little bit too Borderlands-y for my liking, where everything has to be a joke. So it becomes less special, less witty, and a bit more annoying. Really, as far as complaints, that's the only two I can think of. I want to be able to punch more often. Can I raise that as a complaint? Though I think once I level this guy up, he actually does become more proficient. Like, if I get him one more level, the damage his punch does to buildings increases by like 30%. So I'm using the last of my time. Oh, these are party buffs you can get if you have enough blue glow, which is the blue things I've been picking up.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
Again, not really relevant on low tier missions. On high tier missions though, speed boosts or like energy or shield boosts, they can be the difference between life and death. Yeah, I'm just kind of gathering stuff for the remainder of the mission. Punching stuff because it's fun, you know. You can only carry a maximum of 999 of wood, brick or metal. But then I can immediately go back to my home base and spend my time upgrading all the parts I've been making, and then instantly lose it all pretty much. Anyone, any toilet bacon in here, or you know, basket bacon? That's good too. That was a rotating gizmo. Those in the early game, you will be craving rotating gizmos. Eventually, they become much easier to get, relatively speaking. But in the early game, if you want to craft basically any gun or any melee weapon, you need a lot of rotating gizmos, and you will not be finding a lot of them. My advice to you is search lots of garages. Toolboxes are your friends, and you find most of them in garages. Although you can find them in just like houses, depending. I hear a zombie hitting something somewhere. That's the tool shed we explored before. 35 seconds. Did I see anything worth raiding? What's this over here? Oh, it's a survivor.
Survivor in danger.
Well, I guess.
Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
Will this be over in 30 seconds? Hard to say, actually.
Dead.
They were dead to start with. They're zombies. I don't think this is going to be over with before the time runs out. This is just for a bonus medal to get more rewards at the end. They do it.
That was pretty heroic.
Hey, help me out!
You're fine. Actually, can I just get that wood? Oh, no, I can. There's an example of an impressive looking base right there in that victory screen. So keep in mind the general process in Fortnite is building a base around something you have to defend. That was a mission where it was more so running around the map collecting. It's a good farming mission as well, so that's kind of like why I picked it, to kill two birds with one stone. This is where we get a loot chest based on how much we did. Obviously I didn't do much because I just did the base objective and nothing else. That's easier to do with more people as well. But then we go home, collect the spoils. Depending on if you've done a story mission or not. Oh, I actually cleared 2 side missions apparently. You can sometimes get loot llamas. So people, this is a resource, quartz is a resource, XP is a resource. There's a bunch of different types of XP based on whether it's hero XP, schematic XP, or survivor XP. So hidden stash was the thing we did for Twitch. That just got me 500 XP flat, because again I'm not live so no one could do the follow-up. Mission alert, I got a survivor. Okay, so I can put him into a squad, which again just kind of raises your base stats. That's the simplest way to explain squads. You unlock more as time goes on, and you unlock more slots within given squads as you go on by picking them in the skill tree. But anyway, I think that's going to do it as my look at Fortnite. I wanted an excuse to do more coverage of it because I'm enjoying it so much. I do recommend it, but I do also want to once again remind you it's going free to play at some point in 2018 if you're patient. It's best with friends. I think it's fine solo. If you liked Orcs Must Die 1, I think you'd love this. I'll put some kind of relevant link in the description box below. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and go check out the other Fortnite content if you're interested in seeing more. Until next time, ta-ta for now.